Vehicle longevity isn't about luck, it's about consistent maintenance habits. Research shows that over 3/4 of major automotive breakdowns stem from poor maintenance practices rather than vehicle age. By implementing these 12 expert-recommended habits, you can potentially drive your vehicle beyond 500,000 miles while avoiding costly major repairs. Habit 1. Shield your vehicle's undercarriage from corrosion. Engine problems often originate beneath the vehicle, not under the hood. Rust attacks from below, particularly in regions with harsh winters or coastal environments where road salt is prevalent. This salt accelerates corrosion by creating an electrolytic solution when mixed with moisture, causing steel components to deteriorate rapidly. Small paint chips can develop into significant rust holes within seasons. Critical components like brake lines, suspension mounting points, and fuel tank straps become vulnerable once corrosion begins. Factory-applied undercoatings typically last only 3 to 5 years before deteriorating. Combat this by implementing regular high-pressure washing, especially following salt exposure or winter storms. Consider applying oil-based undercoatings that penetrate seams and halt rust progression. Commercial fleets employ these techniques to achieve 300,000-mile lifespans without frame replacement. Habit 2. Weekly extended highway driving. Short commutes and brief errands prevent your engine from reaching optimal operating temperatures. These incomplete warm-up cycles allow moisture, unburned fuel, and sludge to accumulate in critical engine components. When engines shut down before reaching full temperature, condensation forms throughout the system in cylinders, PCV systems, and oil pans. This moisture dilutes oil, reducing its protective qualities. Unburned fuel from cold starts creates a harmful mixture that damages bearings and rings. The solution is simple. Dedicate 20 to 30 minutes weekly to highway driving at 60 to 70 miles per hour. This extended operation allows all systems to reach proper temperatures, evaporating moisture, and burning off fuel contamination. Mechanics consistently observe cleaner oil samples and fewer engine problems in vehicles that receive regular highway exercise. Habit 3. Maintain adequate fuel levels. Consistently running your fuel tank below 1/4 capacity shortens fuel pump lifespan significantly. Modern electric fuel pumps rely on gasoline for both cooling and lubrication. When fuel levels drop to low, pumps begin drawing air instead of liquid, causing overheating and premature wear. Low fuel levels also disturb sediment and debris that settle at the tank bottom. This contamination clogs filters and stresses fuel injectors, potentially causing misfires and starting problems. Fleet managers and manufacturers recommend never dropping below quarter tank levels to prevent these issues. A simple refueling habit can prevent $400 to $600 fuel pump replacements and maintain clean fuel delivery throughout your vehicle's extended lifespan. Habit 4. Service power steering fluid regularly. Despite manufacturer claims of lifetime power steering fluid, this hydraulic component requires regular maintenance every 30,000 to 50,000 miles. Power steering fluid operates under high pressure and temperature, gradually breaking down and accumulating debris. Neglected fluid becomes dark and contaminated, eventually scoring seals and damaging pump components. This deterioration often leads to expensive steering rack replacements costing $400 to $700 plus labor. Regular fluid changes costing approximately $100 can prevent these major failures. Habit 5. Change differential and transfer case fluids. Your vehicle's differential and transfer case contain heavy-duty gears operating under extreme pressure and heat. These components depend on specialized gear oil to prevent metal-to-metal contact and wear. Over time, this oil degrades and becomes contaminated with metal particles. Warning signs include growling noises during turns or highway vibrations. Preventive fluid changes every 50,000 to 60,000 miles cost under $150 but provide invaluable protection. Fleet operators consistently achieving 300,000 plus mile lifespans follow this maintenance schedule religiously. Habit 6. Address minor issues immediately. Small problems become expensive repairs when ignored. A failing radiator cap allowing minor pressure loss can reduce your cooling system's boiling point by 20 degrees, potentially causing head gasket failure costing thousands. Minor oil leaks lead to bearing damage and engine knock. Split vacuum hoses affect air-fuel mixtures, potentially destroying catalytic converters. Early intervention replacing a $4 hose or $10 gasket prevents multi-$1,000 repairs later. Habit 7. Practice gentle transmission operation. Transmission longevity requires careful operation habits. Never shift between reverse and drive while moving. This forces clutch packs to act as emergency brakes, reducing their lifespan significantly. Always engage parking brakes on inclines rather than relying solely on the transmission's parking pole. Respect towing capacity limits as excess weight generates excessive heat that dramatically shortens automatic transmission fluid life. These cost-free habits prevent the two primary transmission killers, heat and shock loading. Combined with regular fluid changes, your transmission can match your engine's longevity. Habit 8. Allow proper engine warm-up. Cold engine operation causes up to 80% of long-term engine wear. During cold starts, thick oil hasn't circulated to critical components like camshafts, bearings, and turbochargers. These parts operate on residual oil film for the first 30 to 60 seconds. Cold engines also have increased clearances between components, allowing combustion gases to enter the crankcase. Rich cold start fuel mixtures can wash protective oil from cylinder walls. Practice gentle acceleration for the first 5 to 10 minutes, keeping RPMs under 2,000 until operating temperature is reached. This simple patience protects against invisible wear that leads to premature engine rebuilds. Habit 9. Replace PCV valves regularly. The positive crankcase ventilation PCV valve costs about $5 but prevents thousands in engine damage. This component manages combustion gases that leak past piston rings, preventing corrosive buildup in engine oil. A stuck closed valve causes pressure buildup and gasket failures. A stuck open valve draws oil into the intake system, affecting fuel mixture and potentially destroying the catalytic converter. Replace PCV valves every 30,000 miles to maintain proper crankcase ventilation. Habit 10. Flush brake fluid every 3 years. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, reducing its boiling point and corroding internal brake components. After 3 years, moisture content can lower for fluid's boiling point from 446 degrees Fahrenheit to just 300 degrees Fahrenheit, causing brake fade and potential system failure. Moisture also corrodes calipers, ABS pumps, and brake lines. Failed ABS modules can cost $800 to $1,500 to replace. Regular brake fluid flushes every 2 to 3 years cost approximately $100 but prevent these expensive failures. Habit 11. Replace rubber components proactively. Coolant hoses, serpentine belts, and vacuum lines endure extreme underhood conditions, gradually deteriorating even when appearing serviceable. Modern belts wear internally without visible cracking, requiring inspection every 60,000 miles. Coolant hoses can develop internal dry rot, leading to sudden failures and potentially catastrophic engine overheating. Timing belt failure on interference engines can cause thousands in valve damage. Replace rubber components every 5 years or 60,000 miles, whichever comes first. This preventive approach costs hundreds but prevents thousands in repair bills. Habit 12. Maintain proper tire rotation and alignment. Regular tire rotation and alignment protect your entire suspension system. And even wear pattern stress bearings, tie rods, and other steering components. Proper maintenance extends tire life by 30% and improves fuel economy by 5%. Rotate tires every oil change and align wheels annually. These services cost $30 to $75 respectively, but provide significant long-term savings in tire replacement and suspension repairs. Professional diagnostic tip. Fleet mechanics use a simple diagnostic technique. Hold a clean paper towel over the exhaust pipe during cold idle for 1 minute. Oil spots, sweet coolant odors, or white mist indicate potential head gasket leaks problems that cost hundreds to fix early but thousands when ignored. By implementing these 12 habits consistently, you can achieve exceptional vehicle longevity while avoiding the major repairs that typically sideline vehicles before reaching high mileage milestones.